Shalom. I want to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach, Wadesh. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Green Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity, and if you walk with us well, let's listen with sincerity. I'm the brother Machaya from the camp, GMS Montreal, coming back with another lesson. And hey, we're in those times, man. Jacob's troubles here, man. Okay, we're seeing the prelude leading to what all hell breaking loose and our people catching hell from the so-called white man. Okay, from Esau Edom, which really Esau Edom is just the sword of the Lord. All right, that he's going to utilize, that he has been utilizing, to punish our people for going against his words. Okay, for not following his laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? Oh, let's get this in Psalm 17 and verse 13, and it says, "Arise, Lord, and support him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Okay, so the wicked is the sword of the Lord. And who is the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4, none other than Esau Edom himself, the so-called white man. That's the majority of them, okay? They are descendants of Edom, all right? And the reason why I'm saying that we're in Jacob's trouble is because right now what's happening with the ICE agents, with the ICE troops, down there in Chicago, in the different other states that DJ Trump has deployed them. Hey, if you're tapped in, you see what's happening in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Them troops are going down there and hey, having no mercy upon Jake, man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Mainly, the so-called blacks and Latinos. Okay, because that's the concentration of population that's there in Chicago. Okay, and a few natives as well. But yeah, I'm saying they ain't showing any mercy. You seen the clips of how they behaving towards our people, man. I'm saying? Separating families. So this is the beginning, man. This is only the beginning. Okay? And now the people are protesting down there, man. Jake is throwing shit at the cars and telling them fuck off, this, that. Man, hey, this is gonna lead to bigger things, man. You know what I'm saying? It could lead to civil war. Who knows? It could, you know what I'm saying? But as prophet, as watchmen, hey, we have to watch and keep updates and filter these things through these scriptures, man, to see where we're at, man. We can clearly see that hey, we're at the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, let's get this in Jeremiah 30 and verse 5. It says, "For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." And that's a fact. That's what the prophets have heard, man. For a voice of trembling, of fear, not of peace, man. Okay, because the time of peace is only gonna come once the kingdom of heaven is established. Okay, that's when peace is gonna reign forevermore on the earth. But as of right now, there will never be any peace, man. Because what? Revelation 6 and 4. Okay, it tells you the red horse, which represented Esau Edom, was supposed to come and rule by his sword and take peace from the earth. So as long as this guy's in the seat of rulership, there will never be peace. Continue on, it says, verse 6, furthermore, the Lord doesn't want peace right now. He wants to bring chaos so that iniquity, so that he could punish these people for their iniquities, man. Okay? For their way of living, of not acknowledging him. It says, verse 6, ask ye now, and see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands and his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Right? So the prophet Jeremiah is seeing men, behaving like women because of that fear, okay, because of that fear that they have, man. Right? Because hey, the times that we're entering into, man, it's not gonna be any joke, man. It will. Hey, it's fear, man. Fear is actually gonna grip hold upon these people, man. Fear is actually gonna get them, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord says he's gonna choose the delusions, okay? So that he may bring those fears, that those deep fears that you have, the Lord's gonna bring that upon you. Even fears that you never knew that you had. Okay? But it's just this is just depicting to you the state of mind that these people are gonna be at, man. Because all the hell that's gonna be going around them. Right now, they could protest, try to fight back, yada yada. Because Esau is, he uses gradualism. Okay, right now, them troops, they're not really acting like they're supposed to, as the scriptures describe. It tells you Esau's not gonna show any mercy, man. Esau's gonna come down having great wrath. Well, you're gonna know when Esau comes down with that great wrath, man. Right now, this is not the great wrath. Right now, it's just like a little, he's a little pissed off, you know. Because when that great wrath is here, man, try to throw cones at one of them ice car vehicles, man. Try to throw rocks and shit. You'll see, man. You'll be shot on sight. Bow, dead, and nobody's gonna moan for you. Okay, no, nobody's gonna care. There's not gonna be any news coming and videotape. Oh no, this is injustice. No, because it's gonna be happening to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wait, man. You will see. You know. But anyways, continuing on, it says verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You see, that day is great, man. So what? None is like it. That's why it's the finale of judgments. Okay, it's the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and who is Jacob? Jacob is one of the patriarchs of the nation of Israel, which his name was later changed to Israel once he wrestled that angel. Okay, and then later on, he had 12 sons, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel, which today, mass majority of them, they're what they're known as today is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, so it's gonna be trouble for our people, man. Not only our people, the whole world, but really our people, because judgment is gonna begin at what? At the house of the Lord, which is us. Okay, we're in those times, man. It's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, man. Because Jake is going to be in trouble, and we're seeing it, man. Jake is in trouble live and direct. Jake is in trouble, man. And once again, things are only gonna intensify. Esau's wrath is only gonna grow even more to where that he's gonna come down. He's gonna really come down, man. Let's get Revelation 12, because Jake is not ready, man. Jake is not ready. Okay. But why am I saying they're not ready? Because they're not taking heed unto their power. They're not taking heed unto the scriptures. They're not taking heed unto the prophets. So therefore, they're not ready. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready to see, to experience the true nature of E, man. Okay? Because the only way you can get yourself ready is by taking heed unto the scriptures and serving your power. Then from there, man, when it happens, you're going to be ready. You're going to be protected. But if you don't have the Lord on your side, then what? You're going to get swallowed up, man, by them troops. Ooh, you know what? Before we get to Revelation 12, this precept came to mind. Okay, I must get this. This is an emergency scripture. Yep, Psalms 124 and verse 1, a song of degrees of David. It says, "If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if I had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick. When their wrath was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us." It says the stream had gone over our soul. Right. Okay, what's the streams Water referring to them troops, man. You know what I'm saying? So if the Lord was not on our side, man, hey, then hey, them troops, they're gonna swallow us up, you know. But what the elect, I mean, the Lord's gonna be on the side of the elect. So them troops are not gonna get to swallow us up. A standard is gonna be lifted for the elect of the Lord. Okay, verse 5 says, then the proud waters had gone over our souls. It says, blessed be the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. Yeah, the Lord's not gonna give us a prey to their teeth, you know, to their guns. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's going to be martyrs in this truth, because that's their lot. But you know, there's gonna be more. There's gonna be less martyrs than those that are saved. You know what I'm saying? But it says, verse 7, our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowler. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, who made heaven and earth. And that's a fact. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and what? The righteous runneth into it and is safe. You see? So at the end of the day, the troops, they're not going to overwhelm us if we keep on serving the Lord and taking heed unto these prophecies. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be good. We're going to be straight. Okay? Because we know that the Lord's going to lift up the standard for his elect. And we will not be touched as Jake is being touched right now at Chicago. This is Psalms, I said Psalms, Isaiah 59 and verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. Yeah, when the enemy is going to come in like a flood, when Esau is going to come in with his troops, okay, national troops, ICE, whatever troop you could think of, you know, these sleeper cells, foreign troops that Esau's control. Hey, the Lord's going to lift up a standard so that they don't harm us. Okay? We lift up that standard, that hedge, to make us disappear. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go into that word standard, it goes into disappear. You know? So we're going to be protected, man. We're not stressed. You know? But at the rest of our people, hey, they're going to catch it, man. And it's just. It's their just due. Are we going to pity them? La. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand that, hey, they need those licks from the Lord. They need that cleansing. The prophet's been here warning them, and they're not taking heed. And as more and more time goes on, they're just becoming more and more degenerate. So these YNs, these Pookies, okay, these Sharkeishas, these nigga womans, they have to be deleted. They have to be resetted. They have to cast judgment. And it's only right. You know what I'm saying? We understand. We understand why the Lord is bringing judgment upon our people, man. That's the thing, man. When you come into the truth, when you understand why the Lord does what the Lord is going to do, or what the Lord is doing, what he's doing right now. Because of the stiff neck and the rebellious nature of our people, man. But anyways, let's get Revelation 12 chapter. Revelation 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's a fact. Okay? Esau is seeing his time is up, man. You know, he's getting dreams. For sure, Esau's getting dreams. Getting dreams and shit. Seeing the chariots. Seeing apparitions. So he knows. The Lord is showing him signs that, hey, your time's up, man. I'm coming back and taking what's mine, man. So what? Esau is moving with a sense of fervency now. A sense of urgency. Okay? To where that he's putting things in motion. You know? Don't forget, man. You know, what was it? The WEF? You know, they have plans to merge man with machine and bring in a new system by the year of 2030. What's that say? That's like what, in 4 years? Okay? And the Lord's gonna help to speed up their hand too. To where that, hey, it might be established before that. Because the Lord does say he's gonna speed up the time for his elect. So hey, Esau's time is short, man. He knows it, he sees it, it's coming to an end. Okay? Therefore it's coming down with wrath upon you, Jakes, man. I'm gonna jump down to verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, the dragon representing Eve and the woman representing Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of the seed. The remnant of the seed is representing the elect, which keep the commandments of Yahweh. That's why only the elect are going to keep the commandments. That's why that's the remnant of the seed, that's the elect, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. And we do have the testimony of the Lord, which was the testimony of the Lord, the spirit of prophecy. And we got that. You know what I'm saying? So Esau's going to make war with us, man, with all our people. But really his focus is really the elect, because we're not for his world, so he has to eliminate all threats, okay, that's not willing to worship or bow down to his image. And we're going to bow down. The elect's not going to bow down, man. But them coon Jakes, the Jakes that trust in Egypt, they're going to bow down. And that's why the Lord's going to bring hell upon them, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is just the beginning, man. This is the beginning, man. Things are going to intensify, man, and we can't wait. This is exciting. But anyways, man, I'm going to close it off there. Bringing all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Chodesh. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.